What's going on YouTube? It's Zan here, back with another banger. And as you guys can see by the title of the video, we are going to be installing our VRSF catless downpipe for the Toyota Supra. Pretty stoked for this install. It's funny, I was actually originally going to do a high flow cat or a catted downpipe for the Supra because my car is a 2021. So I thought I was going to have to kind of do a femto end lock for the ECU, and I actually found out that my car has a ECU date of before June 2020. So I got pretty lucky, even though my car's a 2021. I got pretty lucky in that instance. So I should be able to just do a regular bench unlock. I'll do some sound clips after, because I know it's not really gonna make much extra power, you know, without the tune, but I definitely wanna see what it feels like and hear what it feels like. Because so far right now we have a dual exit Tomei exhaust on the car. And we do have an Armor Speed carbon fiber intake on the car as well. So the car sounds pretty good right now, but I think it's gonna sound even better with the catless downpipe. So also check out the improvements to the garage as well. I actually picked this up from Harbor Freight, this table here, for about 120 bucks, so not too bad. And then I got this little rolling chair for about 40. So just gonna make installs a little bit easier in the garage. You know, I don't have a ton of tools, that's why I didn't get like a big toolbox, but it does have a pegboard, which we need to get some pegs for. And we need to figure out how to organize this here. Now, I do actually need to run to the store because I don't have a ton of tools. And I know I had some like back home, but I think I forgot a couple of them. So I think we're gonna just run to the store and get a few more. All right, we are back in the garage, ready to get to work. These are the things that we got. We got the OT sensor wrench, got some WD-40, just in case some of the bolts are stuck, you know. Don't have that, so figured I'd need it. And we got the socket and socket set here, so should have everything that we need. If we need to go back, we will, but hopefully not. Take our engine cover off. Couple clips here that we need to take off. So basically, the two O2 sensors were kind of on here like this. So you just push down this gray tab, and this comes out, and then there's a little pin or a little tab under here that you gotta kind of push this way, and then slides right out. So same thing for both of these, the blue and the orange. So then we just gotta get the O2 sensor off down there. It's a little bit hard to see, but just gotta get that off. I'm having a little bit of trouble getting to this O2 sensor right here, so I am probably gonna just try to take the downpipe off and then just take the O2 sensor off when we get the downpipe off. So I think next we've got a bracket down there, and then we have another 13 millimeter right here for the V clamp here. So all right, we just kind of jacked it up and put this under there, since we do kind of need to get where the jack stand's supposed to be. But we're gonna try to get those two bolts that's on the bracket. I'm gonna try to get it from underneath. All right. Now, I did find that it was slightly easier to do it from the top to get those two bolts. You can kind of see them if you stand right over and you look through here, you can kind of slightly see them. So I felt like that really helped, and I was able to get them loose. So I think we just got one more bolt at the bottom, maybe one or two, just depending on how hard it is going to be to wiggle this out. And we should be good to go. Hopefully that O2 sensor is not going to be a problem, because it is sticking out, but it shouldn't be a problem. We're going to show you really quickly underneath here. You can see, so there's one little clamp right there for the exhaust, and then there's one supporting bracket right here, which I might take this one off as well, just so that we can maybe move the exhaust back a little bit. All right, y'all, quick little update. So I was having a little bit of trouble with one of the bolts down there, and I did actually break it. Let's see, yeah, here it is. So I actually did break this bolt, unfortunately, so we're gonna have to go get a new one. But I was able to get the downpipe disconnected from the exhaust. And I actually had to just unbolt one of the hangers in the back there, just to give myself a little bit of room to get it off. And then I was able to get the V-band loosened up enough to get it off. So we're about to take it out of the car. It's heavy, bro. All right, check it out, guys. Look at the difference between them. And this is definitely like skinnier, because it's CATLESS. And but one thing I noticed right away was how much heavier this is compared to this, bro. Compared to this one, it's just so much heavier. Like, jeez. As you can see, we got the cat there. They forgot to give me the cat on this one, so yeah, check it out, guys. So yeah, we're about to I'm probably gonna start on, well, I gotta put the O2 sensors in. I'm gonna put them in before installing them on the car, just to make it a little bit easier. And then we're gonna start putting them on, get the V-band clamp on, bolt to the brackets here, and then we're probably gonna have to go get that bolt so that we can basically replace this. Swap the little seal in here and put it in the new one, so we're gonna do that right now. All right, so I just use this little really thin flathead and just got right in there. You gotta be careful with this thing though. All right, guys, so we went and got another exhaust clamp. I wasn't able to use that last one. That bolt is just stuck in there, so got another one, and hopefully this one should work and we shouldn't have any issues with it. So I've got the downpipe in, and I'm just gonna get this on and bolt up everything up, and we'll take it from there.
Yeah, that just sounds crazy.